Yo, what's up guys? You got pokeaim here with another Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee Wi-Fi battle. Today I'm playing for my draft league for week 3. Sorry I'm a little bit late with it, but I'm playing my boy Chimpact, and yeah, he has a pretty cool team. We actually have some really similar Pokemon in Moltres. I actually think Moltres is really good in this, and then his team is really slow as well. Hopefully I talked it over a little bit in the intro, and if I haven't, that would just mean like lack of time, but you know what, I'll talk about his team right now as we wait for him, because I might not be able to do a team preview real quick. So as far as Chimpact's team goes, Chimpact has Gengar, Mega Kangaskhan, Moltres, Venomoth, Dragonite, Sandslash, Melmetal, Snorlax, and Slowbro, Mega Slowbro. So that's Chimpact's entire team. So basically it's a bunch of slow Pokemon. Then he has Pokemon like Dragonite, Venomoth, and Mega Kangaskhan and Gengar that are pretty much threats. Obviously also the Moltres that I went over, but as far as how I thought or how I built my team, I really made a very offensive team this week because I thought that that'd be the best way. For example, I'm adamant Mega Aerodactyl, and Mega Aerodactyl is super strong versus him. In fact, I think he has to bring both Melmetal and Slowbro versus me. But this is the team that I'm bringing today. Let's get right into it. So it's bring 6, pick 3, best of 3. For those of you that have not been following, there is a playlist down below for all my Wi-Fi battles, but there's also a playlist down below for all my Let's Go Draft League battles. So again, if you want to check out and follow the format, Dragonite, Slowbro, Sandslash, Melmetal, Venomoth, and the Kangaskhan. Okay, cool. So right off the bat, I mean, my Moltres is absolutely fantastic in this game. Another mon that I really love in this has to be Starmie. Starmie's fantastic, and I think that Machamp is really good too. I just want to run a few calcs real quick and see if Machamp can knock out Dragonite. Custom set, Ice Punch, level 50, 91 to 105. Okay, cool. So, Moltres is really nice, though in the initial game I don't think I want to bring it. As far as game 1 goes, I'm leaning towards a Gengar lead because it beats down a lot of his team. And I have a Taunt as well, so I can avoid a Sleep Powder from potentially the Venomoth. I can Will-O-Wisp Kangaskhan. I can Will-O-Wisp the Melmetal, which will help me out as well. Though if I'm honestly thinking about Will-O-Wisping, maybe I think Gengar, Starmie initially as well. Gengar, Starmie, and then that covers enough for maybe Aerodactyl in the back. Let's see how that goes, at least for game 1. I might drop game 1 right here, but I feel like Gengar is really strong as a lead, just because of its Will-O-Wisp and whatnot. He might opt to get up rocks. Yeah. Auto level 50. Don't worry. He asked me this is supposed to be level 50. You forgot. It's auto level 50, so it shouldn't be a problem. So it leads off a Kangaskhan. Fantastic, because Gengar is basically the lead I wanted for that, right? I get off a Will-O-Wisp immediately, burning the biggest threat to my team, in my opinion. I can't Mega Evolve. Wrong Pokemon. Burning the biggest threat to my team, and he really has nothing on his squad that wants to come in on a Will-O-Wisp, right? He might go Sandslash to take it. He's going to Mega Evolve. Ideally, I land my Will-O-Wisp immediately, and that just means that Kangaskhan has been dealt with, right? That just means Kangaskhan has been dealt with. Come on. Alright, so we land Will-O-Wisp turn 1. Fantastic. So Kangaskhan has been worn down now. I'm assuming an Earthquake or Crunch might come out. Goes for Earthquake. I'll be able to live this because of the burn. And that's actually really nice too. So as far as the attack he goes for right here, I'm assuming what he's going to do is he's going to either anticipate me to want to go out to Aerodactyl, or he's just going to go for a Crunch or something. Either way, I'm going to go out to my Aerodactyl here. I think it's always my best play. And this Mega Evolve and click Earthquake. Now, the reason Mega Evolve and click Earthquake is in my play is because what he might do here is if he does opt to stay in, after that, he'll probably switch out into Melmetal or Slowbro. And if I get Earthquake damage off on Melmetal, that'd be fantastic. He might double himself, though. I don't know how Chimpact wants to play initially. Like, I could have clicked Shadow Ball there, too. Let's see if he expected this. Nope, just goes for another Earthquake. Fantastic. So, I get some crucial chip off on Kangaskhan. And as far as his switch-ins go, it's literally Melmetal or It's literally Melmetal or Slowbro. If it's Slowbro, I get the damage I need on it for my Starmie. or my Gengar. So, also, he can't be Mega Slowbro in this. Goes out to Gator. Gator, the Slowbro. Okay, cool. I get some beautiful damage, and I get some Mega Evolve, guaranteeing that I'm faster than everything. I mean, I was already faster than anything anyway. The biggest thing he could have is Gengar versus me. So I get some lovely damage off on the Slowbro, and that is lovely non-recoverable damage, right? Slowbro can't recover that. And while I could see him Thunder Waving here, I'm actually going to sub. I don't want to go Starmie and have him Thunder Wave me. I feel like that's a play he might make. I don't want him going Starmie and Thunder Waving. Yeah, I mean, I can roost off on Kangaskhan always, so even if I get this wrong, that's fine. But I'm going to sub up here. I don't want him Thunder Waving. Or doubling into Dragonite or something. Oh, my Starmie. I feel like sub is just fine. I do reveal a little bit of information, but I also get to scout for potentially the Thunder Wave from himself, which would be annoying. He goes for Calm Mind. Not too big of a deal. Slowbro doesn't have any recovery in this game. It's not like it has Slack Off or anything. And I'm adamant Rock Slide, and he'll do a good chunk. So, Rock Slide is for sure my play here. Get my damage off. Beautiful. That does so much. That might be a 2 KO as well. And I can flinch him as 2. I can flinch him too. But the fact that I did that much damage to this is impressive. Really, really impressive. And Aerodactyl is already able to beat Kangaskhan now because it's been burnt. And it might actually be able to beat this too. Now, because he's Calm Mind and Scald, I don't know if he has Thunder Wave. I feel like my best play is just to go Starmie either way. Especially because either way, my Gengar knocks out the Slowbro, so I'll be okay. It's alright, we can bring out Starmie now. Does get a burn on me, a little bit unfortunate. I don't see a reason to not click Thunderbolt. He didn't bring something like Snorlax, so I'm pretty good. Thunderbolt can knock him out. If he goes Melmetal after, I can weaken that thing anyway with Surf into Thunderbolt. So he might just end up sacking this Slowbro. And if he switches out, I'm okay too, because Slowbro doesn't have enough special attack to actually knock out Aerodactyl, even at 25%. So let's say he goes out into his Kangaskhan now, I'll be alright. And if he stays, then I should be able to knock him out. Oh, very close, very, very close, very close. How am I Slowbro actually eating the hit? Not bad. Alright, so right here, I feel like Surf is my best play. Not only will it knock out Slowbro, but it'll also hit Kangaskhan for some decent damage. And it also, if you want to go Melmetal that turn, or even Venomoth, would have been alright for me. So, unfortunately, with my Starmie being burnt, it's a little hard, but it's still winnable for sure. If Melmetal is last, it becomes a little bit problematic, I feel. But not absolutely terrible. Again, this is best of 3. I wish I can calc versus Melmetal. I don't know how to... What are Melmetal's stats? Import Pokemon. Melmetal. Snake is Melmetal. Nice. 143 defense, 65 Spadef. It's not going to take this Surf very well at all. I'm assuming close to 50%. Oh, that did nothing. He's max Spadef. That boy is max Spadef. However, if I'm not mistaken, I get in Gengar now. If I'm not mistaken. I don't think I am. And I think if I Shadow Ball him, he knows he loses to Earthquake from Aerodactyl. 135, 143 defense. I'm just going to put a Bronzong here. 145. 143. That has to be Spadef Melmetal, right? Impish. Aerodactyl, level 50. Earthquake does 32 to 39%. So after Shadow Ball, I actually KO him. So he should know that. He should know that, and I want to Sludge Bomb really badly here. I want to Sludge Bomb his Kangaskhan. The reason I want to make the play is because what he should do is double back out. He shouldn't let me Shadow Ball him. He should go Kangaskhan. Yep. I knew it. Alright. He can't let me Shadow Ball him, because if he does, I knock him out Earthquake and after. So we get the Sludge Bomb play right on the Kangaskhan. We get the play right on the Kangaskhan. Not bad. He might double again. I think the last thing he's going to do is go for... Earthquake here. I want a Shadow Ball, anticipating him to double back out on Melmetal. I really do. Because Chimpak's a good player. If I go Aerodactyl, I think I basically guarantee the win. I think, anyway. Then again, he doesn't know my set. He doesn't know my set at all. This might be a 50-50. I really, really, really want a Shadow Ball now. Alright, we're going to go Aerodactyl, though. If he doubles, I lose. Oh, we're really getting 50-50 starting it off. I want a Shadow Ball so badly. I'm doing it. Ah, I tried. He went for Rock Slide, though, so that's fine. I'm still in a good situation here, because I lived that. Why is my mic, like, cutting out? My bad, guys, by the way, if it does cut out. Rock Slide. Earthquake. I wonder if he's Sucker Punch, or is he going to double now? He might double now. Like, I think that was a 50-50 either way. But maybe Chimpak didn't see it as that, which is why he stayed in. Okay. I'm going to bring out Aerodactyl. If he doubles, he gets me. If he doubles right here, he gets me. I lost. That's it. I might have just lost the Melmetal anyway. Alright, he goes for Rock Slide again. That's fine. That is a crit. That is definitely critical hit damage. Kangaskhan, sorry, I'm just looking at the damage I do. Earthquake does 30 to 33%. 35%. Alright, Earthquake should be able to knock him out. It also hits Melmetal for the damage, obviously. So Earthquake will knock you out. Yep, and then it'll come down to... So I got the play right with Kangaskhan after, but I didn't get the play right versus Melmetal. So I thought that if Chimpak doubled that turn... Hopefully I'm explaining myself correctly. Sorry if my mic messed up a couple times. But I thought that if Chimpak doubled that turn, I may have just lost. I might lose anyway because I don't know how much this is going to do. But this will do a good chunk to Melmetal. Actually, I got to pay attention to this damage. This is Adamant. Yeah, that's enough for Shadow Ball for sure. That is definitely enough for Shadow Ball. So he's going to be able to knock me out here. But Gengar is going to be able to finish him off in the next one. But we got some good information. We know that his Kangaskhan is Rock Slide. In this game 1, I would have loved to bring my Machamp. But there's no way that Melmetal doesn't have priority. And there's no way that Melmetal ends up living this Shadow Ball. So that surf damage was very crucial. So yeah, here's the Shadow Ball coming out. We'll be able to knock out Melmetal here. Again, if I burnt Melmetal, I'm pretty sure Aerodactyl still lost to it because Double Iron Bash is just way too strong. So he also, I'm pretty sure, acknowledged that if I got off Shadow Ball damage on Melmetal, he also still lost to my Aerodactyl as well because a burnt Kangaskhan cannot beat a Mega Aerodactyl ever. So we were able to win game 1 in a really, really, really good game. A really good game. But like I said, this is a best of 3, so we shall be playing it back versus Chimp. Yes. Alright, so like I said, this is a best of 3. I feel like my mic was like, it went all red at a point. So I'm sorry about that if it did. Hopefully there wasn't any big problems, but... Alright, let's think about this. Aerodactyl is always going to be good no matter what versus this team. That's just a given. I'm kind of thinking of the Moltres route. The Moltres, Nidoqueen, Gengar route, maybe? But it's very, very weak. I mean, the Moltres Nidoqueen, excuse me, Aerodactyl route. I actually like this route a lot. I'm going to try this out. Because Moltres matches up well versus Melmetal, and it gives me a burn on everything. So it matches up pretty well versus team. This variation is very weak to Slowbro. There's no denying that. I am super weak to Slowbro. But Moltres in general can burn his team. If he leads off a Kangaskhan, I get a Nidoqueen. I can click counter on his Kangaskhan. Leads off with the Dragonite this time, which is still pretty decent for me because my Moltres can obviously click Will-O-Wisp versus everything on his squad and not worry. Knowing this isn't not in the back either makes it a little bit easier. So we're going to go for the Will-O-Wisp here. As we're 2 for 2 with Will-O-Wisp, which is fantastic. So I'm very happy about getting that burn off on Dragonite. Surf isn't going to do too much damage to me. Thunder Waves, turn 1. Alright, alright. Really nice play, really nice play. Now, I feel like right here, Moltres is still useful. I'm going to go out into my Nidoqueen. I don't want him to potentially, Rock Slide me with Thunder Wave. I don't think he'd switch in that position either, but like I said, I didn't want him to Rock Slide me with Thunder Wave, and obviously Nidoqueen can take a Rock Slide as well as any attack he goes for. Makes a nice Earthquake play. Very solid Earthquake play, bro. Ooh, this is going to be harder. I could tell. I might have just lost a Slowbro. Very solid Earthquake play. Very nice. Dragonite. So we know his Dragonite is the Thunder Wave Earthquake. What else do we know about it? Ice Punch does not knock him out, but Counter does. I'm going to go for Counter here. If he Earthquakes me again, I'll be able to tank it, and I'll be able to knock him out with Counter. This does about a little bit more. I revealed Counter, though, which I don't like. Maybe I messed up in that turn. That's still good. That's still good. I don't like revealing too much. I'm going to go Moltres. I messed up. I should have Ice Punch there. Because Ice Punch had a chance to with a higher roll, and if he didn't get the same Earthquake roll, I wouldn't be able to knock him out. So that was my bad. Earthquake was such a good play. Ooh. Wait, Thunder Wave, what? Earthquake Roost? That's okay. I don't mind. I don't mind that. Because this thing is problematic to you regardless. I'm going to Will-O-Wisp. I'm going to Will-O-Wisp again. Roost is the only thing he can do, and my Aerodactyl will always be able to beat this thing 1v1, especially because he's burnt. So, I still think a Wisp is my best play. Always. Though in hindsight, maybe damage is better. I'm going to click Fire Blast here. If he opts to stay in, I don't know what he can do. It's Outrage. Okay. That's fine. Moltres eats, like, very, very well because of the burn. Like, Moltres eats that very, very, very well. And the fact that, I mean, I know I'm paralyzed, but he can also be confused. So he knows his entire set. It's not Rock Slide. So basically, I would have been able to beat this thing 1v1 by staying in. Though, unfortunately, this is still 3 KO. Let's see if I get fully paralyzed here. I do. I do get fully paralyzed, but he is confused, so he can hit himself in confusion. I can attempt to Roost. Obviously, though, the Kangaskhan is still an issue if it wants to bring that thing out. Anticipating me to Roost. I've weakened way too much of my team. I messed up in this game, too. For sure. Let's see if he hits himself. He's risking it. He does end up hitting himself. Nice, nice. And I end up getting a Roost, which is fantastic. So Moltres is back out of range of being 2-hit KO'd. I'm going to go for Air Slash here. If he hits himself again, I can knock him out. But I don't know. I still don't have any information. He does get off the Outrage. Yeah, like I said, I'm out of range of being 2-hit KO'd. And Air Slash should be able to knock out Dragonite here? Maybe? Oh, right, close with the burn. Okay. So I definitely did not play as well around this Dragonite as I wanted, but I do know now that my Moltres can beat it 1v1 if this comes down to it, right? It's not like a rock sliding Dragonite. I'm assuming Kangaskhan's gonna come out now. Kangaskhan, yep. I guess Willow. I think I lost this game. Unless my Aerodactyl is really, really, really fortunate here. Kangaskhan, Dragonite, and maybe Melmetal in the back. Subs. Oh, so we know he's sub Rock Slide Earthquake. What's your last move, buddy? I'm okay with this. I'm actually okay with sub Rock Slide Earthquake. I'm going to save Moltres just in case it's Melmetal in the back. And sack Nidoqueen. Yeah. Sub Rock Slide. So probably no Sucker Punch. I'm going to save Nidoqueen too because at this point, I can, I don't think he'd Rock Slide again, risking it. I think he'd always go for Earthquake. And I can use it as a pivot at least. And Nidoqueen might be able to outspeed his last Pokemon. So if I keep as many Pokemon alive as possible, it might be good. Yeah, he goes for Earthquake there, nice. I can Mega Evolve, go for my own Earthquake. Because like I said, Nidoqueen might be able to deal with Melmetal. I might still be able to win this game depending on his last. Especially if it's Venomoth, Moltres eats a hit. So as long as I deal with this Kangaskhan, which I think I do alright, an alright job of doing so. Plus rocks I can miss too. That did 155 to 61%. Aerodactyl. Kangaskhan. Blank set. Rock Slide. 155 to 61. That's okay. Just trying to figure out if this is Adamant or Jolly. That's Adamant. Okay, so it's Adamant Kangaskhan. Yeah, you're not doing that damage to me unless you're Adamant Kangaskhan. That is 100% Adamant Kangaskhan. So I'm going to Roost here. Let's see if he Earthquakes on my Roost. So I know that's Adamant Kangaskhan, which means my Moltres does outspeed it. Very good for me. Very good information. He does go for Rock Slide again, and I dodge it. That's also really crucial. Because my Rock Slide does around 40% to him. So that's pretty big because his next Rock Slide can knock me out. And then that means the next turn he can't get... Basically, he can't get that turn right. I think. I hope I'm making sense. But, like, if he goes for Rock Slide here, after that, I'm guaranteed to take it. Also, I want to know what your last move is on Kangaskhan. He's at 75%. So if I get 240% with Rock Slide, couple in the chance that Rock Slide can flinch, I can knock him out. But I know for a fact that's Adamant Kangaskhan, which is really good for Moltres. Unless he got the absolute max roll on Aerodactyl. With Rock Slide. Because he did 94. Switches out. Goes out into Melmetal here. Smart, smart. I'm going to sack my Nidoqueen because I can bring out Moltres after and Fire Blast. Moltres should always be able to outspeed Melmetal, I'm pretty sure. Even if it's paralyzed. There he goes for double Iron Bash here. So even if I'm paralyzed, I should always be able to outspeed him. In fact, yeah, Fire Blast is always my play. Not even Will-O-Wisping. Fire Blasting is always my play. I'm fairly confident Moltres still outspeeds. Which is why I saved Moltres in the back. For this reason in particular. And Fire Blast cooks this thing. Or puts it in range of Rock Slide. Let's see. If he goes Kangaskhan, I get the damage I need on him for... Okay, yeah, I get the damage I need on Kangaskhan for my Aerodactyl. Let's see. Oh, that is a cooked poke. I got a crit there too. That's pretty big. I think he's going to double. I think he has to double. I literally think he has to double into Melmetal. I want to say that he has to, especially after the, I mean, he can sub anyway, but with the crit, I feel like he has to. I want to say he has to double again. And if I get the Fire Blast off on Melmetal, I win. But if he gets this double right, maybe not. Yeah, he Thunder Punch if anything, right? I think what he's going to do is he's going to go Melmetal and try and catch my my Aerodactyl and weaken it and then bring in that. Because Thunder Punch will guarantee the KO on Moltres, right? Thunder Punch will guarantee the KO, but Double Iron Bash might not. I'm going to go. Let's see if he doubles. Ah, I knew he was going to double. I knew it. I knew he was going to double. I knew it, man. I wanted to Fire Blast so badly. I wanted to Fire Blast so badly. If I caught him, it was a wrap. I just thought he'd do it after because Melmetal always takes 2 Earthquakes. So it's a little bit safer on that turn where he can get off damage on my my Kangaskhan. I think he has to Thunder Punch here. So I'm an Earthquake. I think I lost at this point. But that was a really nice play. Oh, this is going to be close. Let's see if he Thunder Punches versus Double Iron Bash. He did Thunder Punch. Which I eat. I'm Aerodactyl after all. Now, if I'm him, I don't want me to... If I'm him, I don't want me to be able to roost on that. So you'd probably go for Double Iron Bash. Either way, I can potentially... So, like, even if this doesn't work out for me, right? And I go Moltres and he doesn't Double Iron Bash. If this doesn't work out for me, I can still flinch him once with Rock Slide into Earthquake and knock him out. So I still have an out. So I think Moltres is always my play. Yep, Double Iron Bash is his play. As Moltres eats that. Ooh, this game is so good, man. This game is so good. This game is so good. Let's go, Moltres. This game is fire. This game is actually fire. Okay, yeah, his best play is to go Kangaskhan first. Let's go, Moltres. Alright. And we landed. Yeah, Moltres is heat. And his best play was always to go Kangaskhan. So he can still win this game. He can still win this game. He can definitely still win this game. This has to be one of the best games of the Draft League thus far. Honestly, this game was fire. So I'm basically, like, I thought he had to Double Iron Bash there. I mean, Fire Blast is 85. That's it. I just go for Fire Blast here. Let's see if we can break through, buddy. Oh, Moltres gets paralyzed. Moltres gets paralyzed. I'm surprised he clicked Double Iron Bash over Thunder Punch that turn. Ah, that would have been game. That could have been game. So now it might come down to, I don't think Earthquake knocks him out ever. So now it comes down to if I can Rock Slide and knock out the Melmetal. Rock Slide, excuse me, and flinch it and then knock it out with this Pokemon. I think I have to Rock Slide flinch him or crit him. Yeah, it's 135, 143. 135. I think I have to Rock Slide him and flinch him, excuse me. Let's see. Alright, we connect. Can we put ourselves in a position though? Let's see if we get the flinch. Ooh, we got the flinch! Does Earthquake pick up the KO though? Does Earthquake pick up the KO? This is adamant. That's gonna be close. This is a roll. Ooh, that was such a close game, man. That game was so... I got a crit either way. But that was such a good game. Oh my gosh. Wow, that was such a good game, guys. Honestly, even though this was 2-0, the whole series as a whole was a lot closer than that. Like, every game could have gone either way. But we end up 3-0 in my league in a fantastic game versus Chimpact, right? Para's obviously making a difference. Missing, obviously, potentially making a difference. Critting Kangaskhan was, I think, a little bit big, but I don't think in the long run it mattered as far as damage-wise, because Kangaskhan was always in range of Aerodactyl's Earthquake after. But maybe missing Rock Slide on my Roost could have mattered a little bit. I mean, he still couldn't do it for me, but yeah, that was a really solid game. Really solid series. I hope you guys all enjoyed. I encourage you to go ahead and check out Chimpact. Like I said, guys, even if it's over, don't give up, right? Like my out there, even though I got full paralyzed on the Fire Blast on Melmetal that ended it, I still had an out by going for Rock Slide with Aerodactyl, because if I got the flinch, Earthquake guarantee knocked him out. But like I said, such a fantastic series. Go ahead and check out Chimpact. His link will be down below. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, my friends.